Hi and welcome to episode number 5 of Win 1 Take 1. Now, in today's episode, as you can see, we're against Fenerbahce and Arsenal, so it's going to be quite a tough one, 2 away games. I'm fully expecting to lose both of these, so we'll see how it goes. I think we'll lose against Fenerbahce, but we'll still go through. Obviously, we're winning 3-1 from the first leg, and then away at the Emirates, I think we'll lose 2-0. But going in, I need to change my tactics. In fact, no, the first thing I need to do actually is go and get Vorm, because I haven't got him yet. Michel Vorm. Move to my club. This is our reward for beating Spurs. I would have liked a better player, as I mentioned in the last episode. Move to my club. There we go. I think he will be a first team player for us, actually. I'm not sure. Do I play him against Fenerbahce? Ronald's playing a 6.8, which isn't great. Fabiano, he played a 4.8. What on earth? That must have been for Fenerbahce, surely. I've no idea. No idea. But anyway, Fabiano, I'll switch him for Vorm. See if he can be registered. I think... No, he can't be registered. I thought that was the whole point of squad registration any time. But we'll see. I'll sort out the rest of my team, then I'll try it, see if it works. But I'm quite disappointed if that's the case, because it just isn't. Like, it says squad registration anytime. But whatever. For this match, I'm going to take Kouyaté off because he's suspended, and then he'll be suspended against Arsenal as well because he got sent off in the league. So I might have to change something with him. On the bench, I'll put Tompkins there. It's like with players like Fabiano, who's ineligible because they've already played for another team in Europe. I'm fine with that. I don't mind not having that. But it's the unregistered one that I'm concerned about. So for this second leg, can I afford to rest some players? I'm going to start Antonio instead of Moses. I've been taking Moses off in the last couple of games because his fitness wasn't there. So he works very, very hard for the team. I'm also going to bring on Zarate instead. We'll do Lanzini. Yeah, I'll do Lanzini. I might rock this team, just make a couple of changes, nothing too crazy. I'll join you in a second where we'll start the match against Fenerbahce. Oh, just one thing. Yeah, it said Michael Vorm can't be registered for this match. Disappointed because it means I'm actually too lazy to go into my reserves to get that goalkeeper that I had. Yeah, so I'll put Yedlin. Yedlin can go in goal if Randolph gets sent off or injured. So yeah, this is my away formation. It didn't work against Newcastle. Probably won't work against Fenerbahce, but we'll try it out. We've got a bit of a cushion though. They need to beat us by 2 clear goals, I want to say. Unless we score an away goal, then it might change. You can only go to extra time if it's 3-1. But anyway, I'll join you in a second because it's taken a long time to process. So Fenerbahce are actually playing quite a weird formation. They've gone for 2 strikers, which is understandable. But then they're playing like a defensive midfield, like set up. Diego on the left, I don't understand. I think he played attacking midfield left in the first leg. I can't remember exactly. Nani's not good at deep either, because I can't imagine he track backs and he's very good at defending. Yeah, I don't really understand it. It's a bit weird. But never mind. We'll see how it goes. I think we'll do okay. Hopefully. Because I do really want to qualify for the Europa League. Because then I've got my sound on. Yeah, because if we qualify for the Europa League and get like a good team. Oh, Sacco's picked up a 5 strain. I'm gonna take him off. I don't want to risk it. He's been in like excellent form for us. So plus he's probably already going to miss the next match against Arsenal. I'll take him off. I'll bring on Lanzini already. I tried to rest him for this match, but I just can't with an injury. But 10 minutes in, nothing's happened. We've had 2 shots, 2 on target. They've had 2 with 1 on target. So we've settled into the game, which is what I wanted. So I can't imagine Fenerbahce is an easy place to go to, but he's Diego. Markovic picks it up. Yeah, he finishes it 1-0. Just as I was saying, we've settled into the match and had a decent start. They go and score a goal. I'll go on counter for a while because they're pushing forward. They've had a lot more shots now, and they're completely dominating possession. I think we're going to screw this up. Yeah, we've just got to be defensive, really. Nani crosses it in. Van Persie, it's 2-0. What a cross that was by Nani. I didn't know he could cross like that. Yeah, I'm going to have to change it. Obviously, my so-called defensive formation doesn't work. See, and the midfielders always get yellow cards as well. Noble's on a 6.5. What I should have done, I should have played this formation. I think this will have to be like a defensive formation. Because if you watch my the Outcast series, Pastore is an attacking midfielder, but I play him in centre midfield as an advanced playmaker, and he does play very, very well there. I'm going to take Noble as a support because he's not doing well as a defender. It's 6.5 his rating. Obiang, he's not a natural defensive midfielder, so I'll go deep line playmaker, defend. That's it. I don't think counter's going to do anything, so we'll go to standard because now we have to score. If it stays like this, we're out on away goals, and it also means that we're going to lose one of our players. So 5 minutes to half time. I'm going to go attacking just until half time. It's like a gamble that I use every now and then. 2 minutes added time. Yeah, nothing happened. It's the end of the first half. I'll go back there. I'll go to standard again. Tell them they've been unlucky. No, I'm not going to tell them they've been unlucky. They've got like decent morale, but an aggressive team talk should be okay. Direct passing. I don't want to pump ball into the box. I think it's the higher tempo that screwed us. I should have really gone lower tempo. I'll tell them to get stuck in because we need to do something. Like show a bit of passion maybe. But I can't imagine it'll be too long before I make some substitutions. But yeah, I will be disappointed if we do go out. Zarate is offside. Creswell, Reed, Obiang. My team's not really set up to like pass it around in defence. I was a bit worried there, but if they find Zarate and Lanzini, finds Antonio, crosses in for Zarate, get in. That is the game changer right there. It means we're through if it stays like this, and if they score one more, it will go to extra time, which with the Arsenal game coming up, I would rather avoid. But if we need to, then we'll do it. Here's Lanzini. Come on, another goal. Perfect. Lanzini, get in. What a strike. We have turned this game around, and honestly, you guys seen it at halftime. I didn't make that many changes. Like, literally, all I changed was get stuck in, and obviously the tempo down to normal as well. But that is fantastic, because I'm actually going to pause it and make a substitution, because I like to do it on 55. See how much the morale's changed now as well. That's awesome. Noble is playing shockingly. Problem is, I don't have any midfielders on the bench. I'm going to bring on Moses and then put put Payet in the middle. It's going to be a bit of a risk. I can't imagine he'll play very well. In fact, I'll put him as advanced playmaker and put Lanzini as the deep playing. Moses is a winger on attack. So now we've made 2 subs because obviously Sacco went off. I kind of forgot about Sacco picking up the injury. Hopefully it's not serious. It was only a 5 strain, so maybe like a couple of weeks. We're giving away too many fouls. Yeah, it's because we're on get stuck in. I'm going to keep it though. It's worked well for us. We haven't actually got any yellow cards since I put it on get stuck in, so it's fine. So now, let's just work it out. Fenerbahce need to score 3 goals to go through. If they score 2, we will go through on away goals. We've pulled it back fantastically. So 65, I think it's too early to make my final change. In before my goalkeeper gets injured. Anyway, it's in our box. Nani, Ozan, Nani, Kerner, Markovic. That was a good player. It's 3-2. They need to score 2 more goals. And I'll change my tactics. Antonio's not playing well. I might take Antonio off. Like, put Payet. Swap these 2 around. Is Payet better on the left or right? Try him on the right. I'll put him as inside forward on support. Winger attack for Moses. Like this. But I might... They need to score 2 more goals in 25 minutes. So do I go to a back 5? That is what I'm thinking right now. And just like kill the game. I think I might do. It's who do I bring on though? Tompkins or Collins. The only reason I'm considering it is because all I've got is defenders on the bench. I can bring on Carroll, but he's not fit. Well, he's not match fit anyway, and I don't think he'll be much use. So apart from that, we've got Tompkins, Joey O'Brien, and Collins. Yeah, I'll bring on Tompkins. Obiang is going to change to a deep line playmaker. Lanzini, he can be an advanced on support. I don't want him to get too far up the field. In fact, no, I don't like that. I'm going to put Payet like in the middle. This is like the weirdest formation ever. Because I think if I left it like this, the midfield's... No, I am going to leave like this actually. Changing back to an inside forward. I'll see how it goes. If we concede 1 more, I'll bring Payet further into the middle just to get some numbers there. I can't remember like any time that I've played a back 5. I'll go lower tempo. We just need to try and kill the game. I'll take get stuck in off. Because with 5 defenders, like if one of them mistimes a tackle, then we could give away a penalty or something. Clear ball to flanks because we've got Payet and Moses now, 2 very, very good players. I think that's okay. Got we've got a 2-goal cushion, but we are losing, so it would mean that we will still lose a player if it stays like this. But I'll take that risk and see who we lose. So we've got to 70 minutes. I'll wait until 75 before changing it to be like more defensive. We've actually had like as many shots as they have, which for an away performance in like against Fenerbahce is perfect. I've totally forgot to like go more defensive, but we're in the 90th minute now. I was too busy looking at the stats. There's 20 seconds left. That should be the end of it. We will go and lose 3-2. As Nani hits it wide. So my prediction at the start of the match was accurate, that we would lose the match but would still go through. So 5-4 on aggregate. I'll tell them they've done brilliantly to win, even though they've lost. But I don't really care. I'll keep the morale high. But yeah, we'll go into our randomizer and we'll see which player we're going to lose to Fenerbahce. This is the part of the series that I hate the most, losing one of my players. Because as you can see, the players that we've won so far, they've been average players, none that actually get into our first team, I would say. But like we've already lost Adrian, who was a first team player for us. Now we're going to lose another player, this time to Fenerbahce, and it is Andy Carroll. That is very, very interesting. He's just come back from his injury, hasn't played for us yet, so I'm not too bothered about losing him. He is very good though. So we'll head into FM and I'll switch Carroll to Fenerbahce. So we're into our squad and we'll find Andy Carroll. He's worth 16.5 million. It will be a big loss for us, but I do like Sacco and Zarate. I like switching those two up front. But obviously, I think the players that we've lost have been better than the players that we've won so far. And it is completely random, but it sucks sometimes. Fenerbahce, if I've spelled that right, they've probably got like weird accents in. I'll find them somehow. Yeah, there we go, Fenerbahce. I hope you enjoy Turkey, Andy. So I'll be back in just a couple of days' time where we're going to get beat off Arsenal. So before we actually get into the match against Arsenal, we've got the Europa League group stage draw. Now, one other thing to mention is Sacco's injury. I could either play him against Arsenal, then lose him for 5 weeks, or lose him for 2 to 3 weeks. So, if I didn't give him an injection, so I went for that option for 2 to 3 weeks because I didn't check, but I'm pretty sure after this Arsenal match, I think there's like an international break. So I'm hoping when the international break comes, finishes, hopefully he's like fit to come back as like a substitute, and then we can play Zarate against Arsenal anyway. But we'll go in, we'll view the draw. The way that I do it, I like doing this, like get the first draws out of the way. So Dortmund are in. It's a team we want to avoid. I'll do the second seeds. We're third seeds. Liverpool are second seed in the Europa League. Seriously? That is ridiculous. Right. So this is us. We're the third seeds. Pick a guess right now. Where do you think? Like which group? I'm going to say Group E, with Schalke and Liverpool. No, we can't. We're actually getting Group A. We couldn't get Liverpool anyway because they're from England. We get Celtic and Villarreal. I'll take it. Definitely take it. Like we could have got Dortmund, Napoli and Besiktas, Ajax. Right, and for the fourth seeds, please be like the worst team ever. Let's see what team's actually in there. Like Sturm Graz and Sion, they're teams you want to avoid. Groningen, Michelin, they're usually in the Champions League. I think they have been. And we get a team that I've never heard of. Jablonec. So that should be a guaranteed 6 points right there. But anyway, we'll head into the match against Arsenal. I'll just be back in 1 second. So we're into the match against Arsenal, and as you can see, I have changed my away formation to how I said that I would go, with the one defensive midfielder, 2 centre mids, and the front three there. In Payet, Zarate, who's playing because obviously Sacco's injured. He got injured in that last match, and then Moses on the right. One other thing to mention is Jenkinson obviously can't play against his parent club, so Joey O'Brien's playing at right back. But one thing that I was considering is the players that are on loan at West Ham, I might just make them permanent. So that's like Jenkinson, Lanzini, Song. I might just transfer them permanently to West Ham, just so like I don't have any of these issues, because it's hard enough like restricting yourself than like having more things to deal with. And then as you can see, we've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench, and we've actually only got 6 subs because the rest of the team's either ineligible, which is just Jenkinson, or injured. Alex Song is not injured, but he's tired and in need of rest because obviously he's just come back from like a long injury. So I decided not to feature him at all. But let me know if I should do it where like players like Jenkinson, I'll just transfer them straight to West Ham. I think I might do it. But anyway, into the second match of today's episode against Arsenal, where I think we'll probably lose. I would take a draw. I would risk it and swap a player with theirs. Lanzini, Obiang, Creswell. If they're going to score against me after like 1 minute, here's Payet. Oh no, we score in the first minute. The change of tactic worked. I was about to say if we concede in the first minute of me changing tactics, there's nothing worse. I think they're going to equalise after 4 minutes though. He's Cazorla. Vorm, what are you doing on your debut? Jesus Christ. I thought Randolph was bad. That is shocking. You can't give away a lead after 2 minutes at the Emirates. See, we're struggling to keep possession. There's no point in trying to retain possession because we just won't. They've had... Was that a highlight about Stars? Yeah, it was. Noble crosses it in. Ogbonna getting 2-1. I was about to change it because we'd only had one shot and they've had 8. But I might leave it now. 2-1. This is fantastic. If we can take an Arsenal player, I could take any player that I want if we beat Arsenal. We could take like Ozil or Sanchez or somebody. Oh, I'll have to think about that. If we win, there's still a long, long time to go. I'm not too bothered about their shots because they've only had one on target. The clear-cut chance was obviously Giroud's little tapping after Vorm messed it up. So it's not as if they're cutting us open. But this new tactic, it's doing the job so far. I've got to say. Right, I'll go defensive until half time. I'm not sure whether this, like 5 minutes before half time making the changes, I'm not sure it actually works. It's just something that I do. Sometimes I go attacking if I need a goal. Sometimes I'll go defensive if I want to hold the lead. Coquelin to Mertesacker. Cazorla out to Walcott. O'Brien can't get there. Walcott in the middle, crosses it for Chamberlain. Good save, and it blocked in the rebound. Payet will pick it up. Is it going to continue? No. No, it is going to continue. No, it's not. Zaraste's offside. But if we can get through to half time. 2 shots, 2 goals. We haven't had any clear-cut chances. One was a half chance. So we've done well to score 2 goals. Last minute of the first half-ish. Bellerin on the right. Pulls it back for Walcott. Don't foul him, don't foul him. Walcott. Giroud. Blocked again. Excellently. Moses can counter. Oh, I thought Koscielny gave away that foul there. I thought he was going to get sent off. But look at the stats. It's absolutely crazy. I'll tell them I'm happy. See, at this point, I don't know what to do. I'll go to standard. I've got high tempo on. I shouldn't have high tempo on. That's a massive risk that I did in the first half there. I shouldn't have had that on. Right, I'll change that to normal. I don't see in the last match I put get stuck in on, but I don't want to do that. Unless I go counter and try and get like a third goal. It's a bit of a risk to take. Exploit the flanks. I'll clear ball to flanks. I'm going to do that because I feel Arsenal's left back and right back. Obviously Bellerin's got great potential, but in the first season, is he that good? At left back, I don't even know who they have. Gibbs, Monreal. I'm not sure who they're playing. Gibbs it is. He's on a yellow card as well, so that might actually help in our favour. What about Bellerin? No, he's not. But I just want to try and get like a few more shots. No, I'll let that play. Oxlade-Chamberlain is finding... What happened there? Oh, it's telling me to make a change. I thought it was just like a tactical change. Koscielny to Walcott. Chamberlain at the back post, good save by Vorm. Vorm has redeemed himself, I think, from the mistake in the 3rd minute. He's made, I think, 3 or 4 excellent saves since then. Gibbs is going to get sent off. He handballed it said. Please send him off. Yes. Come on. Right, I'm not going to go too crazy right now. I'll wait until this highlight ends. It's one straight after the red card. I couldn't pause it. Zarate has got lots of space. Payet, Walcott can't get there. Well done, Payet. Done very well there. Reed. Creswell. Yes, we're doing very well. Zarate is through on goal. Can't find a pass. Lanzini. They're actually where are they playing Debussy then? I'm sure that's a Debussy. They must have brought him on for Gibbs. They must have brought him on to replace the player that they took off because of Gibbs. Here's Moses. Zarate with a long shot, getting 3-1. This is a fantastic performance. Absolutely fantastic. The thing is, do I cash in? Do I play my wild card and take any of their plays that I want? I don't know. I'm tempted, but I can only do it once this season. Debussy's dribbling through in our box. I'm going to make some changes now because obviously we had the midweek match, so fitness isn't all there. I bring Antonio on for Payet, give him a bit of a rest. Lanzini, I also want to give him a bit of a rest. Obviously, we've only got defensive options now. We'll go for Tompkins. Tompkins can fill in a defensive midfield. What about as an anchorman? No, he's better as a ball-winning midfielder. Obiang is not going to be an advanced playmaker attack. Box to box, we'll see how it goes. We can afford to take these risks at this point. Is Ogbonna better as a defensive midfielder? No. Reed, I can't imagine so. No, I think Tompkins is better. I think light green's better than yellow. But there's our second change. I'll save my third for later. For instructions now, I'm actually going to keep it the same because I feel like even though it's Arsenal and they don't 10 men, I think they're still going to attack us. Yeah, I'll put stay on feet so the referee doesn't try and even it up. So we've rested Lanzini and Payet, which is very important for us. Juggling with the Europa League. Reed could do coming off, so I'll bring on Collins. That's about it. I don't think I'm going to make any tactical changes just yet. They've took Walcott off for Campbell. It's fine by me. Look at these. We've scored 3 goals from 4 shots. We've had no clear-cut chances. They've had 3. Before the match, I let Zidane do the press conference and he said that Cech was their weak player and I just face palmed. I was like, why say that? But we've done well. This is going to be the last highlight. There's 20 seconds to go. It's going to be a fantastic away victory. The new away formation worked wonders. Ramsey can't get a late consolation goal. There it is, full time. Arsenal 1, West Ham 3. Our first big win of the season. Now, I'm going to look at Arsenal's squad and see if I want to cash in. So I could get Cech. Let's have a look. Oh, Sanchez and Ozil injured. I think that swears it. 3 to 4 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks. No wonder they didn't do too well then. Right, I think that's probably swayed it for me not to cash in. Yeah, I'm not going to cash in, but we do still have the chance to draw an Arsenal player. They've got a very good squad. They've actually got a few young players in, Iwobi, Renner Adelaide. He's got great potential, but this save isn't really about developing players. And Bielik as well. I want established players because by the time you've like got a youth player, like develop them, then you can lose them after like 2 games. So it's not worth it for me. But anyway, we'll go into our randomizer now, and we'll see which player we're going to take from Arsenal. So the first big team that we've beat so far in Win 1 Take 1, and we can win one of their players. I should just mention, the reason I didn't use my wild card, I would have got Sanchez or Ozil, was because they were both injured. Now I could have still cashed in, and then waited 3 to 4 weeks for them to be injured. But I just want you guys, even if I do win an injured player, like the Sanchez, Ozil, Welbeck, and even Gibbs, who's suspended, those they're not going to be removed. They will stay there. So if I get Sanchez or Ozil, they'll still be injured. Welbeck will be injured for a while. So Welbeck will be one to avoid, and one any of the young players will be to avoid. But Arsenal have a very, very, very strong squad. So I'll go to randomise it, and we'll see which player we can get. And it is check. We get a fantastic goalkeeper. I was going to complain oh god, this is the third goalkeeper that we've won now. But Petr Cech, absolutely fine by me. Zidane said he was Arsenal's weak link in the press conference leading up to the match, but I don't think so. I'll take him to my squad very, very happily. But that's it for today's episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you are enjoying this series. I've also got other series that you might be interested in, and a lot coming in the future. Like this video to show your support. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of today's episode. It's quite a long one, so sorry about that, guys. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.